Hi everyone, it's Rachel. So I'm going to show you some of my favorite books for ages 4 and up. Now I'm not going to get into junior high or high school. This is still going to be the lower elementary, but I've got a huge pile of books here, so I'm going to start zooming right through them. This one is one of my top 2 favorites. I'm actually going to show you my top 2 favorites first. Jonathan James and the What If Monster. It is amazing. It has a wonderful lesson. It's all about all the what if thoughts that whisper in our head, all those thoughts of fear and worry and doubt, and how we shouldn't listen to them because we never know what just might happen in the end. So it is an amazing story. I really highly recommend that one. Waiting for Winter is my other favorite book. This is a beautiful book with wonderful illustrations, and it has a lot of humor in it. The illustrations are just funny, and I love this little squirrel who is quite the hot mess. And it is just such a fun and really funny story about these animals who are waiting for the first snow of the year. My kids call this the Funny Snow Book, so please check that out. It is amazing. If you are looking for a phonics reader, this is a combined volume, so it's actually a great deal because there are 12 phonics readers, and because they put it under one binding, it's a lot cheaper than if you buy them individually. Also, it has a CD that reads it aloud, which is really nice. So it's just a great phonics reader. On each page, there's a little hidden yellow duck, so the child gets to find the little yellow duck on each page. Some pages have little flaps, which just make it a little bit more fun. So that's just a really great reader. This is one of my favorites. One of my top 5 favorites, The Complete Book of Farmyard Tales. Again, there's a CD. This has babysat my kids. I sit them on the couch, put it in the CD player, and I have 45 minutes to clean my house or do whatever I need to do. It's amazing. This is great for a wide range of ages because you'll see it has a short sentence on the top and then longer sentences on the bottom. So if you have a young child, like a 2-year-old that you're reading to, you can just read, "This is Apple Tree Farm. On the farm there are 6 pigs," and that makes a complete story. If you have an older child, you can read the top and the bottom. As that child gets even older and starts reading on their own, they can read the top and you can read the bottom. And then after they get older still, they can read the entire book themselves. Or you can park them on the couch, put the CD in the DVD player, a CD player, and have it read it to your kids for a little while and get a little bit of a break. Also, we have these beginner nonfiction books that are excellent. We've got a variety of topics. So many different topics. They're wonderful. Also, my kids really enjoy these, and I love these illustrated books, and we have many, many, many different kinds of illustrated books. This one is the Delightful Illustrated Stories, and it has stories of princesses and mermaids and fairies and that sort of thing. So that one's really neat. We also have others that are about adventure stories and just a huge collection. The binding is beautiful. It has this little satin ribbon. Just a very, very nice book of bedtime stories. I really love these illustrated originals. This is The Wizard of Oz, and it is unabridged with these beautiful, beautiful illustrations that I love so much. This one is one of my son's favorite books. He really likes it. Because of those beautiful illustrations, I think it helps him to listen a little bit better than if it didn't have those. And it's just fantastic. We have several other illustrated originals on our website as well. Then, if you have a child interested in a particular subject, for instance, big machines or big trucks or animals or bugs, we have these big book of big machines in this case. So you can see it has lots of great information in little snippets. So you can read just a page or 2 at a time, and then it folds out so big you can't even see it. But this big page folds out and it makes a 4-page spread. And it's just a wealth of information. You will learn so much reading these books. Another one of my favorites is our See Inside series. This is See Inside Your Body. Amazing information. Oops. Let me see if I can find a page where you can see better. There we go. And lots of flaps to lift throughout the book. So you get to lift it and actually see what's inside the body. There's a flap. It's a really, really wonderful book. I mentioned in the last video our busy car book. Here is the Wind Up Train book. This one actually pairs wonderfully with the Complete Book of Farmyard Tales. So this little train will pop out and you can wind it up and it goes along the track. This one has a little bit more story to it. So you have a track page and then a story page and then a track page and then another story page and so on. Also, we have a whole collection of wipe clean books that are wonderful in a variety of topics. We have these great sticker books in a oh my goodness, we have so many sticker books in so many different subjects and topics and styles. we have this book, which I'm excited to start going through with my son, Coding for Beginners. It's actually geared a bit older, I think 8 or so, but I think with going through it with him, he's really going to enjoy it. So this is incredibly popular right now. Really, really popular book. And then we've got, if you have an older child, we have some beginner books, beginner chapter books. This is the Billy B. Brown book that I talked about earlier. We also have Hey Jack, if you have a boy who needs a beginner chapter book. This is really probably the first beginner chapter book that we have, and then it kind of goes up in difficulty from there with some of our other books. So those are wonderful as well. Well, we have so many books, and I encourage you to ask questions. If there's a book that you are looking for, or a topic or subject, just let me know, and I'd be happy to help. Thanks. Bye.